Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. 안녕하세요. 잘 지냈어요, 여러분. This is the special oracle video for Kim Namjoon, BTS, our BTS leader. This is Kim Namjoon's birthday week, and it's the very special week for Kim Namjoon, and therefore we dedicated army, devoted army, Shield Army should focus on Kim Namjoon's week, right? But in September is a special month because we have 3 BTS members' birthday. First we have Jungkook on the 1st, September 1st, and it was a beautiful birthday celebrated all over the world. And second we have Kim Yeontan, Yeontani the dog. Yes, he is the cherub, the mascot, incarnated cherub of BTS, and he is part of Layover album, therefore he is a member of the band. So Yeontani birthday was on September 7, and it was also the Independence Day of Brazil. So the name is Brazilian for those of you who are joining in now. Please give me your comment below. BTS members are aware of the channel. Be respectful, send all your love, and wish BTS members happy birthday. ARMY forgot to wish Jungkook's happy birthday on Jungkook's video, and I made 3 videos for Jungkook, and ARMY forgot to wish him happy birthday on their comments. This is one of the few channels that BTS members are aware, and actually BTS assistants, they do check on the videos to pass on to the boys. Don't lose your opportunity to wish your member, your bias, happy birthday. It's only once a year. So in the short for the Kim Namjoon's weekly birthday celebration, I'm doing shorts 1 to 12 because he was born on September 12. So from 1 to 12 there are special messages on the shorts of the channel, and on the wall of the channel, on the community, I always post for our BTS and ARMY journal. There is no fake news. It's a bit crazy, a bit esoteric, a bit psychic, because I am the real psychic deal. So I may shock you and give you some epiphanies of the secrets of astrology and tarot written on the wall, but also I give feedback to ARMY. I give support to BTS. Crazy ARMY called me narcissist last month. Okay, all those juicy posts on our wall are edited by myself, and I am lazy. I don't wear glasses to type. Most of the time, I know there are misspelling there. Forgive me, especially if you are an English professor. Forgive me. If you like to comment and suggest, Suranim, you missed a comma. Suranim, you missed a exclamation point. Suranim, you misspelled. But sometimes on the shorts, on the YT shorts, I misspell intentionally. Okay, it's secret communication between me and BTS. But Kim Namjoon IQ148, probably he understands everything that I misspell on purpose. So let's clarify what was the message 7-12. We had the mantra happiness. Your mantra, you must repeat it 3 times to yourself. Breathe in and breathe out. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. I am aware that being happy means I am on the right path. I am aware that being happy means I am on the right path. If you don't feel happy, you're not on the right path. Birthday card, Kim Namjoon. Can you read this? I hope you can. Screenshot it. That's another mantra for Kim Namjoon, growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Growth. Because when we do expand, we grow. Inside out. We grow inside and outside. We grow spiritually and financially. Now, butterfly that came on the short 7-12 was healing, and healing means ho'oponopono. I'm not gonna go through it, but the last time it was adapted for the last time by the Princess of Hawaii, Dr. Morna Simeona Nalamako. She was the princess and she was the last royal of Hawaii. Nobody has the right anymore to modify the ho'oponopono. So she lasted, readapted to 4 sentences. I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, and I thank you. And it's supposed to be done 108 times using a Christian rosario because she was brought up in the Catholic school. But if you don't have a rosario and you have a japamala, you may use a japamala. This rosario has 54 counts. So we put the full name of our BTS member first. Kim Namjoon, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love and I thank you. Kim Namjoon, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love and I thank you. Kim Namjoon, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love and I thank you. Kim Namjoon, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love and I thank you. Kim Namjoon, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love and I thank you. Kim Namjoon, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love and I thank you. Kim Namjoon, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you and I thank you. Kim Namjoon, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love and I thank you. Kim Namjoon, I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love and I thank you. Kim Namjoon. Soranim is sorry. Soranim loves you. Please forgive Soranim. Soranim thanks you. And then here, on the first separate coin, I have to confess the first sentence of Ho'oponopono, which is, I'm sorry. I am sorry for what? I am sorry for many things, Kim Namjoon. You should know some of them. And other things that I am sorry for, we cannot discuss in front of Army. And then, Army, when you do Ho'oponopono for your bias, on the second separate coin, you confess the second sentence of Ho'oponopono. Please forgive me. Why should you ask your bias to forgive you? If your bias doesn't know you exist, but you did gossip about your bias, you should ask for forgiveness, like those people who gossiped about Suga, and Suga was innocent. So you must ask for forgiveness because you contributed for the gossiping that was wrong. Okay? Even if you saw on the newspaper that you trusted and it's the newspaper's fault, immediately, if you are Army and you shield, when you listen to something, you defend. If it was your son and your son had committed a crime, wouldn't you instinctively defend your son because he's your son? And then you would have found out the truth, and then you would at least not gossip if you did not agree with your son's criminal act. But to jump into gossiping, you must ask for forgiveness. Those who jumped into the gossip. Suga is just an example, but we're talking about RM and we're talking about your bias. And then you continue Ho'oponopono, Kim Namjoon, please forgive me, I'm sorry, I love you, and I thank you. And then you move to the third separate coin, this bead here. It's the third sentence of Ho'oponopono. I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you. Why do you love Kim Namjoon, Army? First of all, I don't know why I love him first. He was my bias because I firstly, deeply, strongly connected with him first. So he was the first connection, he became my bias. He was the first to attack Soranim's heart. And BTS members are soft like butter. When they attack softly like butter. And butter on the bread spread, heated, is delicious and smells good, and it's butter. Criminal undercover, they steal hearts. So the first one to penetrate my heart like butter very softly was Kim Namjoon. He became my bias. And then why Jin now is my bias? It's a long story, Army. If you're not following the channel, I took 4 vaccinations for COVID-19, and then the day Kim Namjoon hid all his profile pictures on IG, I almost had a heart attack. I really felt sick in my heart. I thought I was going to have a stroke. I took cholesterol tablet medicine and lemon juice, and I went to sleep. I really felt something aching in my heart. There is no joke after vaccination. Post-pandemic, our hearts, post so many vaccination, we can't take suddenly shock emotion from our bias. It's dangerous. He's not just an idol. He is my bias. I could care less what happens to other idols, but he was my bias. And then he gave me that ache in my heart when he hid all the photos and the phone was on my hand. And I am sorry, please forgive me, Ho'oponopono, because I'm talking about the subject again. But here is the long story short. Kim Namjoon, deeply inside, like butter, still my bias. But Jin was always the wrecker bias. He was the wrecker bias, the stealing, the bias. And then it's like the Olympics. Kim Namjoon was always gold medal, and then Olympics 2024, by coincidence, Kim Seok-jin became the Olympic torchbearer, and Kim Seok-jin won the Olympics of my heart, and Kim Seok-jin in 2024 became my bias gold medal, and then Kim Namjoon got silver medal. But then can I remove Kim Namjoon out of my heart? I don't think so, because I tried. That's not possible. So you continue my Ho'oponopono. I continue. Kim Namjoon, please forgive me. I'm sorry. I love you and I thank you. And then I get to this 4th and last separate bid. So this one is the last 4th Ho'oponopono sentence. I thank you. And Kim Namjoon, why do I thank you? I thank you for being the leader of BTS. I thank you for defending BTS, for defending BTS in front of the cameras, for defending situations, personal situations of BTS in front of the cameras. You know what I'm talking about, right? Taekook, right. Other things, right. You went to the UN to speak on behalf of what is happening in Asian discrimination and racism, because people in Asia cannot accept situations, right? Right. I love you because you are so brave. I love you because you know you're clumsy and you admit. I love you because you play the saxophone. I love you for many reasons. But mostly I love you because you are not afraid to fight for a better planet. And I wrote today on the wall, today, September 9. Today is September 9, right? And this is message 8 of 12. And today I wrote on the wall because I gave backlash to V, Captain Kim Tae-yeon. I gave my 7 backlash to Captain Kim Tae-yeon, okay? And at the end of that huge post on our wall today, I wrote about you. Actually, I wrote a lot about you on that post, but especially the end, I wrote about your rising sign, because when you hit your birthday date on September 12, the day of your birth, it's your 30th birthday. The 30th birthday in astrology is very important. It is your rising sign kicking strongly, kicking like you're about to be born again. The 30th birthday in astrology is your rising sign taking over your sun sign for your public life, for your first impression, your new first impression to the world, because as if you are born again on your 30th birthday in astrology. So your rising sign will be more predominant on your attitudes more than your Virgo sign. The rising sign of Scorpio, your rising sign is Scorpio. And your moon and your Venus in Sagittarius, the funny, the flexible side of yours that I love. The Scorpio is the Avenger side of yours that I don't like. The Avenger. And to get what you want, you may even lie to get what you want, and I don't like that. And the Avenger side of Scorpio may promise something and forget that you promised something, but we who listen to the promise, we don't forget. Please don't do that. You have to watch yourself. And you also, as the Avenger side Scorpio, if somebody promised you something and they don't do it, you want to revenge. But when you don't do what you said you would do, your promise, you expect people to forget what you said. You have to pay attention to that side. And the Scorpio in the new era of Aquarius will go back to the energy of the ego that was the first energy of the zodiac of Scorpio, was the Harpia, the ego, the Harpia. British Pamela Smith is the author of the depictions of the traditional tarot cards, the Rider-Waite. She depicted the new era of Aquarius that will start officially in 2057 accordingly to my astrological counts, the 4 zodiacs of the fixed Grand Cross in the sky. This is Aquarius and the planet Saturn in the middle, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio. The Harpia here The Greek mythology Harpia is here because Scorpio will be back to the eagle symbology of freedom and peace. The eagle symbology is freedom and peace. Before Scorpio Avenger Zodiac, it was the eagle. And then Atlantis sank, and to avenge Atlantis, the eagle, the gods removed the eagle and replaced Scorpio for so many thousands of years to avenge Atlantis. It's over. We're done with this revenge. And eagle energy, freedom and peace, is to become soon. We are at the corner of the eagle zodiac again, back to normal. The new era of Aquarius of freedom and peace, the promised new covenant written in the Bible. The new era of Aquarius is soon, and the peace and harmony all over the world will reign. And this is the hidden truth, the truth untold about the major arcana number 21. And here again you get Taurus, Leo, Eagle, and Aquarius. No more Scorpio revenge. It's going to be freedom and peace. And we have Seraphim here, Seraphim, and we have Capricorn, and we have Cancer, and we have Jupiter. This is the wheel of fortune that will turn again in the new era of Aquarius. So the 30th birthday is so important, and Ho'oponopono is supposed to be done 108 times. So we have to turn this rosario first 54 plus 1 time 54, 54 plus 54, 108, unless you have a japamala, a big one, a japamala with 108 beads. For your French oracle, you got the ring, right? The ring is number 25. In numerology, it's 2 plus 5. 25 in numerology is 2 plus 5, which is equals 7. The alliance of BTS. Together forever, BTS and ARMY. The evil power tried to separate and break BTS, but Suranim came to the rescue. And that's the reason why you requested for butterfly Choron therapist, magic shop, butterfly. You kept singing me out there and searching for me and calling me out, and I was so busy. I had nephews to protect. I had parents, elderly parents to protect. I had another life to protect. But then my nephews grew up, and now they're old enough. One is 16, the other is 18. BTS must stay together, not only for music and entertainment. It's for a spiritual mission of vibration of love on earth that we need in order for us to endure. Remember the word endure. For us to endure, for the new era of Aquarius, we need love, but not fake love, not the liars, politicians lying to us. No, we need real love, vibration of love, and not by fake music, not by fake artists, not by fake witch. There are two evil women in the United States, evil, They're so evil, but they play like an angel, and they are manipulated by Lilith, the agenda behind the agenda of the music industry. And we need a power, yin and yang. And what is the yin and yang power on earth? In South Korea. As if everything that is sick has an antidote. Every poison on earth has an antidote somewhere on earth. So the antidote of evil power created is South Korean's flag, yin and yang. And the reason that South Korea became this entertainment business, to your opinion, is just a coincidence, but it's not. God is perfect, and everything happens on earth is the universe orchestrating serendipity in order for the balance, equilibrium, law and order fight against evil. Because if only evil wins, then goodness cannot exist. Darkness take over, and we don't see the light of happiness anymore. And therefore, who's fighting in spiritual warfare against the agenda behind the agenda? The vibration of love that is coming honestly and truthfully and strongly from BTS members to millions of army all over the world, vibrating on the same vibration. Remember Nikola Tesla, frequency, vibration, and what is the third one? 369, Nikola Tesla. Frequency, vibration, and what is the third one? Maybe if I let you Google it, you don't forget it. I gave you two, 369. Frequency, vibration. What is the third one? The power is going off. Hold on, Army. I put the cable now. Last card is this beautiful oracle that Kim Namjoon loves so much. So message for Kim Namjoon's birthday, dear mentors and guides. Message for Kim Namjoon's birthday. Army, Kim Namjoon will get special cake video on his birthday. And then you don't forget, Army, to write a comment and wish Kim Namjoon happy birthday on his video, on this video, on the other videos, on any video you may wish him happy birthday. So the tip for today, the tip for the soul, and Seoul is the capital of South Korea. And this oracle is called Soul Truth. Am I clear on what my soul really wants? If you like to screenshot it, am I clear on what my soul really wants? Your soul, South Korean Seoul, the capital. Are you clear? So it's written on the card. Take out the should and the limitations. Get out of your head and pay attention to your heart, to your heart's desire instead. I lost my glasses, Army, in the supermarket, clumsy Soranim, so I don't have glasses to read again. And it's written, you knew it wasn't possible to fail. If you knew it was impossible to fail, would you do it? Would you? Because if you knew the future that you're gonna win, you would have taken action in the present and not be afraid to do it, right? To do what, Seranim? To confess your love, to fly from a parachute, to come to Brazil, to do something that you would be afraid to do because you don't know if it's going to be successful or not. Wherever you go with all your heart. It's written here. Wherever you go with all your heart, and you always be successful in a way or another. And it might not be the result, it's not written here. I'm completing the sentence. Wherever you go, and you go with your heart, 100%, you win in a way or another. And it might not be what you expect to win. It might be a different word. But this, most importantly, you won because you took the courage and you went. And the tip for today's action, ask yourself, what is it that your soul really wants? Ask yourself, what is it that your soul really wants? What does your heart crave? What does your heart crave for? I'm making you special birthday cake, okay? And we'll see if you crave the birthday cake that I make for you. The day we met, I promise you, you tell me, Suranim, you're gonna bake me the cake again so I can taste. And I promise you, I'll bake the cake in South Korea. And to make sure we're gonna get the ingredients in South Korea, I'm going to bake you a cake that you can get the ingredients in South Korea, because you can get passion fruit in South Korea. So I am already thinking of not put passion fruit in your cake, because if you crave your cake and you can get passion fruit in South Korea, how will I be able to make cake for you in South Korea for you to taste if you don't have passion fruit in South Korea? So I'm going to put on your cake what is available in South Korea so you can crave, and when I see you physically in South Korea, I bake you cake, okay? And by the way, tell Jungkook to hire Suranim as Jungkook's butler for that big house and become also Jungkook's personal English teacher. And you know, as a hypnotherapist background, I can fix Jungkook's neurons to learn English 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? I love the song Never Play, but I don't think many people understand the beautiful double meaning of the lyrics. What does your heart crave? Then take one step in that direction. The first step I'm going to take into that direction, Kim Namjoon, the cake I'm gonna bake for you after tomorrow will have all the ingredients that is possible to be found in South Korea. So when I go to South Korea, I'll bake the same cake and you can have the taste of it, because I know you're gonna crave the cake that I will bake. Okay? Because my cakes are delicious, my food is delicious. I cook and I bake. Suranim, one of a kind, indigo child, your holistic therapist, God fairy, not your mother, God fairy, mother to Jungkook. I am just your God fairy, okay? Or your fairy. Twinkie, Tinky, what is her name? If you are my Peter Pan, I am your Twinkie, okay? Arasaya? Sarangye. Take care, Army. Take care, Kim Namjoon.